Hey guys, it's me, and this is your first real lesson. So, are you ready to go? Now, remember, as I'm doing this, if you have questions about this, wait until I'm done with all the examples. You know, the way things go, I always have a lot of notes when I introduce something, but the rest is just examples. So, and y'all pick it up really quick. So, anyway, if you have questions, wait until I'm completely done with all the examples and everything before you start freaking out. You know who you are. That after one example, some of you just freak out. I see the look on your faces, and in fact, I see you right now through the camera with laughing and rolling your eyes and everything else because you know it's you. So, be patient. I'm not going to name any names, but you know who you are. Be patient and wait until the end to start freaking out and ask me questions. Remember, you can also pause these things at any time, rewind, go back over them, etc., etc. So let's get started. Things are going to be a little different. I'm really upset that I can't give you all the worksheets. The reason is, and if your parents are listening, they'll understand. The second page, the back side of those worksheets, are always kind of like a really cool review. It brings back some concepts that y'all have already learned, keeps it fresh in your mind and everything so you don't forget it. I've yet to kind of figure out a solution to that. It'll come. Trust me. This is the first one of many, so it'll come. What I'm going to do is, instead of doing the examples from the book, remember how we used to do all the problems in the book together, and then I give you a worksheet. Well, we can't do that. So I'm going to flip-flop. I've got the worksheets here, and I'm going to use those as an example, and then you're going to do the work in your book. When you're done, you're going to take a picture, and I'm going to repeat this at the end. Okay? This is 5th grade now, and we know how y'all's listening is. Again, no comments. You're going to take a picture of your work. Not your notes, but your actual, like, homework, okay? It needs to have your name visible in the pictures. If it's 2 pages of work in your textbook, then in both pictures, I better see your name. Keep in mind, I have 50 students. Some of y'all don't have your phone numbers. Some of you will be using your mom, your dad, your aunt, whoever's phone. I won't know who it is. I have to see your name in every picture or you're not getting credit for it. Plain and simple, okay? And make sure it's visible and I can read it. Remember, I'm going to be looking at 1 million pictures on my little phone every day, and I'm old as dirt. Okay, so let's get started. Some of you are going to catch on after the first 2 examples, and you can just skip through the rest of the video to the assignment. It's up to you. That's the beauty of being, working at home is you can kind of go as you need. I do want y'all to show our work. I do not want y'all to use calculators. Hopefully your parents are listening. It's detrimental, especially right now, since you're not getting the full thing of academics. I really need y'all to not use calculators. I've got to get your brains to working and keep them working until the end of the school year. If we are doing this till the end of the school year, which very good possibility. So here we go. First lesson with this whole fun new way of learning. We're doing chapter 12. This is lesson 112. This is divide a fraction by a fraction. Now remember, in this class, we beat dead horses. Parents may not know what that means, but the kids do. And that's okay, because fractions, that's why we went from like chapter 9 to chapter 12. Fractions, pretty important, and our school is showing a lack of understanding of how to do fractions. Luckily, this 5th grade, y'all rock and roll. But we're going to keep making sure that you do so that when you're in 6th grade and 7th grade and 8th grade, it's going to be like you can do them in your sleep. So we are going to spend some time on these. Even if you know how to do them, hey, you got time on your hands. You can do it. So anyway, this is what's going to be important, dividing by fractions. All right, here we go. In your book, it's got directions that say draw pictures and stuff like that. My students, y'all understand how that goes. Y'all are beyond the pictures. Y'all just know how to do straightforward math at this point. So do not worry about the pictures. Let's just do straightforward math. So for example, let's start doing a whole bunch of problems together. 3 over 6 divided by 1 over 6. Oh, also, I promise from here on out not to talk so much. Okay, remember, keep, change, flip. Oh, and I heard from some of y'all about that. Y'all have this stuck in your head. I think Rhett might have mentioned that to me, or Etta, that this is stuck in your brains now. Good. That's how I wanted it. All right, keep, change, flip. So we're going to keep the first fraction. We're going to change the division sign to a multiplication, and we're going to flip the second one. Okay. Oh, and I did hear from a parent that their kid taught them how to do cancellation. Awesome. Very good. Again, you don't have to do cancellation. So this first one, we're not going to. We're going to multiply across. 3 times 6 is what, children? Very good. 18. Yes, I'm looking at something different. Sorry about that. 6 times 1 is 6. You divide. 18 divided by 6, and what do you get? That is correct. 3. Okay, for those of you that like cancellation, I'm going to do a couple. All right, so we look diagonally. There is no number besides 1, but that doesn't count. That can go into 3 and 1. But there is, however, a number that can go into 6 and 6. You are correct. It is 6. So 6 divided by 6 and 6 divided by 6. 6 divided by 6 is 1. 6 divided by 6 is 1. So, whoops, I'm going to multiply across. Those are weird arrows, I know. 3 times 1 is 3. 1 times 1 is 1. And we're done. Okay? Good job. Let's do another one. 2 over 4 divided by 1 over 8. Okie dokie. Keep, change, flip. We're going to keep the first fraction, change the division, to a multiplication, and we're going to flip the second fraction. All right. And for this one, I won't do cancellation right now. So we're going to multiply across. 8 times 2 is 16. 4 times 1 is 4. 16, and remember, lowest terms always. 16 divided by 4 is 4. Okay? Or we can do cancellation. Okay. Diagonal numbers. Is there a number that can go into 2 and 1? Well, yeah, 1, but that's it. So those don't work. So right here we have some. 4 and 8. So what number can go into 4 and 8 evenly? Let's see here. Okay, you're right. 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 4 divided by 4 is 1. We multiply across. 2 times 2 is 4. 1 times 1 is 1, which equals 4. Okay? All right, let's do a couple more. Okay. A big old 6 divided by a half. Okay, remember when it's a whole number, we have to turn it into a fraction. So how do we do that? We put a 1 underneath it. All right, just like that. All right. So now we're going to multiply across. Oh, no, I'm not. Sorry. Keep, change, flip. Sorry, guys. See, if we were in the classroom, y'all would have jumped all over that before I even paid attention. Oh, see, it's times like this I really miss y'all. Okay. I know y'all are laughing. I know you're laughing right now. Okay. So we're going to keep this first one. We're going to change that sign to multiplication, and then we're going to flip that second fraction. Okay, so now we multiply across. 6 times 2 is 12, and 1 times 1 is 1, which is 12. Okay, now back at this, 6 over 1 times 2 over 1. Could we do any cancellation? If you look right here, nope. Can't do cancellation there. Can't do cancellation there. So, in this instance, cancellation would not work. Does that make sense? All right. All right, I got another one. Ooh, this is a good one. Okay, so this time I'm going to throw some weird stuff at you. In fact, I'm going to do. Turn this over. All right. Oops. What is wrong with me? Oh, I know. I'm tired. Okay. So here we go. Here's another. 1 over 9 times a big old 2 half. So here we have a regular fraction times, oh, we're doing multiplication now? Oh, why not? Times a mixed number. Let's do it. Why not? Even though we're supposed to be doing division. Okay. Remember, we have to turn this into an improper fraction. So think about that. I'll give you a second. How do we do that? All right. No, I do not have coronavirus. Okay. So 1 over 9 times 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. So 5 over 2. All right, now we multiply across. Can I do any cancellation here? Nope. There is no number that can go into 9 and 5 evenly, or 1 and 2 besides 1. So we multiply across. 1 times 5 is 5. 9 times 2 is 18. Now, is this in lowest terms? Is there a number that can go into 5 and 18 evenly? Think about it. Think about it. The answer is no. There is no number that can go into 5 and 18 evenly. Therefore, this is in lowest terms. Okay, I think you're good to go. And I know right now you are cheering, and if we were in the classroom, you would have jumped up already, ran to the back with your spirals and stuff, and started waiting for your worksheets and stuff. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and assign the work, and you may get started. Keep in mind, this homework is due Monday, okay? So it's always due like the next day, right? Well, it's technically due Monday. All of you need to send me a picture of your homework, again with your name on it. You have my number, I think. Just in case, here's my number. All right. So, oh, and by the way, some of you are still misspelling my name. Okay, there you go. That's how you spell my name. So anyway, Probably should have written that down for 7th grade, but anyway, I think most of them know my number. You're going to be doing in your textbook. So in your textbook, you're going to be doing pages 279 to 280. And I'm going to keep you busy. Your parents are going to be happy with this. You know what? Do you know that we never had a day that y'all got all the, did the right problems? Think about that for a minute. We never got to have the party. That's kind of sad. So hopefully let's pray that we get back in the classroom and we can try to work towards that party. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I think with this one, I'm going to go ahead and have you do all the numbers. Now, what I want you to do, some of these say draw pictures, some of the, draw a number line to solve. Just solve. You do not need to draw pictures. Y'all know how to do all that. You don't need to draw the number line or anything. I want to know that you know how to do straightforward multiplication and division. All right, so if you have any questions. Nope, I changed my mind. Here we go. I'm testing y'all. Numbers 1 through 20, all. Number 21 is bonus. Let's see how many of you paid attention to that. Some of you had already probably turned off the video and are doing all of them. Oh well, that's okay. Nothing wrong with doing extra, right? Okay, so numbers 1 through 20 all, 21 is bonus. No, because see, I can hear you already. If you get 21 wrong, it does not count against you. No, you do not have to do 21. No, if you leave it blank, it does not count against you. What I would love to see is every one of my amazing 5th grade students to at least attempt 21. You never know. You might get it right. In fact, I'm pretty sure y'all will. You're smart. Okay, so anyway, there you go. I'm not assigning IXL until Monday. I think you guys, could use a break. There are IXL links already on my proto page. 1 or 2, I believe, are dividing. No, I don't have coronavirus. So if you want to jump ahead and go ahead and start those, the IXL links that I am going to be assigning are going to be division. And they may already be on there. Okay? So if you want to get a jump start, go ahead and start on that. All right, guys. This is all due Monday. And I will talk to y'all later. Remember, if you have any questions, just contact me. Bye, guys.